They're going to divert and head towards the donut position. Hampus is here, and he's going to get overrun. So that is a great 4 versus 1 fight. Brolin there with a headshot. S-Tag as well, hiding behind that big box. And finally, he's going to be brought down. And maybe a chance here for OG for a really swift bomb plant.
Yeah, really nice kill on Hampus for OG. And obviously the gush on a Brolin breaks up that crossfire. Dualies now for Alexi, and Fiku walks right into it. Nice double headshot, and it's all on Dexter. And he's gone as well.
Yeah, the dualies cleaning up the round. I don't think they knew how close down low. That one Molotov now in Alexi could be a real big problem, although the opening is pretty good as they take down Brawl and Dexter, finding that one. They're slowed down, but the Molotov's not going to last as long as the smoke, so... Oh no, that went into the wall. That's not going to slow anyone down. 14 seconds. If that had gone onto the ramp, that might have been the round almost right then and there. They're going to find Alexi through the smoke. Hampus wants to try and win the round, but he's stopped. Neofrag will get the kill, and with all the bullets in that Galil, he'll find a third one, an S-Tag as well. That is a very, very close round. In spite of the fact that 5 people are alive on OG, this could have gone wrong 10 different ways.
Yeah, but I mean, it's super impressive for OG to be able to break in, even with that Molotov down. The perfect utility position, smokes and the choke points to negate the entire defense, and no one from NIP. They had 3 players at that point of the hit, and they couldn't find a way to work together. That second Molotov from Alexi, ooh, that's a rough miss.
And I think the smoke made it so that he couldn't really see where the wall was, and he just, you know, I wonder how close he was to actually hitting it, because one player over outside of the B bomb site, which is fine.
And this is the long rotation for OG from B to back to the A bomb site, so it's actually given S-Tag and Hampus a little bit of an indication, because they're just like, oh, there's nothing happening on the map. It's just been a long time of silence, so the M4 is going to be positioned here. S-Tag and Hampus have a chance.
Especially up close with the 5-7. Look at the headshots coming through. S-Tag. That is absolutely picture perfect. Double kill for him, and Hampus will follow it up, and the round is dead. That is exactly like you painted it. A little bit too slow, buying enough time for the CTs to rotate in, and getting that crucial M4. And obviously, within that, you're going to get Molotov. I feel like we've been seeing that a lot more. Especially if Neofrag is going to go for this peek. Oh, he just does it. Takes down Brolin anyway, in spite of the boost. But if you throw a Molotov from the other side, you can actually force the CTs to commit to that fight.
Yeah, during the execute, we see it quite frequently. Not so much just to clear things out. Brolin's gonna be frustrated he didn't win that battle. Neofrag's given the Mac 10, and he's just gotta watch the flank. 2 HP, he has no use. But NIP have all 4 players here. Everyone is ready to battle.
Yep, they've gambled, and they're not wrong either. Alexi with a good double. Oh, it's a team kill in the middle of it. They stepped on top of each other, and with 4 players already at the bomb site, there was just an endless battle.
But this time, obviously, it's gonna benefit them massively. Okay, we'll find that kill for no good reason.
That's all the way through the smoke.
Yeah, he didn't see anything at all. He just kind of slid into the smoke and took some shots and gets rewarded. Now, this is a big duel. Fiku can win this one clean and quick. There's an opportunity, and he's done exactly that. He can shift in. There's no smokes. And Fiku is really the only one here. Flames is coming up, but Fiku continues his tear, and he reads the 3rd player. Oh, this is filthy. And now a real chance for NIP.
Especially with Neofrag on the other side. They might be able to sneak on in. He finds the headshot on Rez across the map. And now they escape Alexi now. He knows he has to basically win this fight right now before Neofrag gets here, and he can't do it. Flames shooting him in the back.
Yeah, well, Alexi got that kill in middle, right? So now they're like, oh, okay, one of the B defenders is actually not even here. We can apply a little bit more pressure. We can move forward a little bit more, but it's all gone horribly wrong. Alexi comes back on the flank and still shores up the defense, and the bomb was far, far back. They had to secure the B bomb site before he was going to arrive, and now OG's just locked in.
Yeah, they are. S-Tags pushed out so deep. This looks like truly an unwinnable round from the point of view of OG. If NIP play this one cool and they wait for S-Tag to show up. Oh, there we go. Rez, just as the smoke was fading, going to be taking down Fiku. Leaves Nexa with a full 360 type fight. They're coming from every angle. It's going to be Hampus to take the first fight and win it as well. 6-2 and a great recovery for NIP. Losing that last round, that's really painful, but keeping 4 people alive.
So many of the good in-game leaders over the years have gotten their start as just forced into the role by the fact that they're the best man for the job, not exactly that they want to do it, and somehow develop into something special. Nexus still working his way along that path.
Yeah, at some point you just have to embrace it, but it is a thankless job in many ways. 6-2, 9th round, and we're seeing another execute onto the bomb side, this time at a 5-on-3. They set themselves up very nicely for this OG, and surely, even if NIP have all shown up on the other side, they're smoked out of the bomb side, they shouldn't really have a good chance of winning this one, and through the smoke, they're going to drop Roland, so now NIP should even be thinking about just saving the rifles here. You can stick around, but it could get really risky.
Ooh, a battle to save. Hampus with a double and drops a smoke and bails out. But as you mentioned, the risk is they lose the op. Rez hung around a little bit too long when that smoke faded, and OG have found a 3rd round out of the time. Superficial damage, thankfully. Gonna drop back and get the bomb. But NIP have done a good job early on, at least winning the early engagement. And here comes the follow-up push.
Oh, he's so not ready for it. Wide swing, and they go for the second fight. Fiku trying to recover this round right now, but Hampus, he's got that M4 in the backline, and he's going to be able to take down Fiku. So this is falling apart way too quick for OG. They have to win this round. Hampus goes down, and now Neofrag with Flames going to try and see if they can recover this. Back turned and almost walked into the shot, but a little bit early there for Alexi with the USP. They have an AWP that's been stolen, and the bomb is still down there with about 25 seconds, so they're not really out of that awkward zone just yet. OG, there's Brolin sneaking into it, and Neofrag, he's in a lot of trouble here. Missed shot, but he doesn't really have a lot of time for this, and Brolin will find the kill. Not usually carefully that you're actually giving all of the map control and all of the sort of positional advantage over to NIP.
They also just never expected that push down the ramp, right? Dexter gets like dinked up and forced back, and with pistols, I guess he's thinking, yeah, they're not going to push this, and obviously gets caught completely off guard. Now this is a nice opening provided by Dexter. He can get another one. Dangerous headshot angle, but Alexi B is going to win it out.
Yeah, he saw that coming. Good shot from Alexi. Hampus swings in for it with a Molotov on top. There's going to be really hard to stop him. Good triple. Nexa gets another headshot, but it's probably too late. Definitely will be there. Good wall bang coming out. Alexi with the double. He's up to 11-4 at the moment. And they're going to get that defuse in. Man, that previous round, though. Right. Yeah, fair enough. I see. Ooh. That is a pop flash. But unfortunately, it doesn't work on Dexter. Was much further back. Saving his teammate. And now a little bit of revenge. Hampus, that is a dink, but it didn't actually do that much damage. And again, NIP have gone for the gamble rotate. They're saying, all right, you guys haven't really been able to be that flexible earlier in the game. Let's see if you are this time.
Yeah, this is where OG with the man advantage as well. Obviously, they can't know the minimap, but this is where, like, if this was heroic on the T side, someone is in those stairs, right? That's the powerful position to cut off rotations, and Flame still finds a double on the lurk, which means this round should be all said and done, but Hampus might have something to say about it. He's going to go for it. He's got the money.
Yeah, you're deep in this half, you might as well give it a shot. A little bit of an element of surprise, but it's given up right then and there with the look over, so that's unfortunate. Still, good pick off there. He keeps going, finds another one, and he might have thought that was the player behind the box, not realizing that Fiku is still there. So just the lack of information is going to make it very hard to win that one. If he had
a bit of a shell, and you could actually deep fry a turkey with like a Dorito crust on it.
Nice.
And that could get a little bit weird.
All right, well, not getting deep fried, getting shot for the smoke instead is Nexa. That's unfortunate, but Flames is there to make up for it, taking down Hampus. It's not all bad. And like you said, this is the moment. This is where they all could be recovered from OG. They can still have a good first half. This can still be respectable. They have the positions. They have the bomb being planted right down in front. And this is a 4-on-4 after plant.
And they put all the decision-making pressure on NIP if they want to go for this or not. They could save these weapons for the final round, and good shots from Dexter. I think now Rez and Alexi have to make the call to save. I don't think there's a standing to get back into this.
Yeah, smoked out, and even if the early kill goes to NIP, the recovery is just so good. And that's a 5th round, and they're probably only going to have these 2 rifles. Maybe S-Tag could buy a little bit more, but it's going to be very slim.
This is a cool half for OG. I mean, they've really had to battle and grind just to stay within reach, and right here at the end, they might have grabbed enough of a hold to make a very competitive second half.
Yes, sticking with it, which has to be a good feeling, just given how all of this has worked out.
Well, NIP shifting over to A. A little bit worried for the moment of this timing. Fiku's gonna go patient. I think you might have heard a footstep from S-Tag pushing up a little bit close to the choke point. At the moment, OG is content to just wait.
I want to see a slow-mo of that transfer when we start on the second half, so I need the replay.
Okay.
Charging in. He's going to go down again, S-Tag.
He's seen 2, though. He got killed by 1. He saw the utility, and now he's telling his team, no matter what happens at the B bomb site, you got a 3-on-1 there, so get in, get the bomb planted, and here we go.
Yeah. Great example right there. You're absolutely right about, you know, just the power of getting the information, even if you don't win the fight outright. Some shots coming through, and Dexter's not loving that. Walks away from it. Setting up with a flashbang. They have this one and one more left just as the smoke is fading for a little bit of a peek, and Dexter, he'll win that fight easily. Gets back around the corner, only barely. Brolin's gonna pick up 2 kills, and it leaves Neofrag down here, playing for time. And there's still quite a bit left. They have a smoke as well that could make it very rough on him on top of the bomb. So now he's gonna be under a lot of pressure once that defuse is coming in, and he walks right into it. Brolin finding the 3rd kill right then and there, and it'll be 10-5 at the end of the half in favor of it. Instead, he realizes he can't really stay there. 4 people coming at him, and a Goosh on top. He's under a lot of pressure now. Backup isn't going to be there in time, and Rez will be able to find him with that P250. He's doing a lot of work with that recently. Neofrag, a little bit of a crossfire that he could be walking into. Quick bomb plant coming through, and NIP, this is a good start, but bringing it back a little bit with that headshot. Maybe there is still a chance for the retake. OG, they need this round badly. Flames, he'll pick up one more, and a good couple of kills coming through their way. Brolin and S-Tag. That bomb is still pretty freshly planted. Oh, they're swinging it back. Nexer is on his own, and he doesn't have the kit picked up at all, so this is going to be a long time. Almost catches Brolin. He's still jumping back there, and he gets the shot. We were pointing out earlier, he's someone that can maybe balance out Dexter on the other side, and he sure is at the moment. Although he will go down eventually here. Flames with a good double kill in return. Fiku pushing up, and S-Tag, he was in the right position, but mentally not really ready for it. You could tell he was kind of thinking about something else. And Rez, he's hearing the footsteps, he's realizing, and he's catching Fiku, who for whatever reason was still running around.
Very sloppy round from S-Tag and Fiku. S-Tag, I don't know if you can really blame him. Pushed in. I think he was looking back at a teammate, starting to talk about how they wanted to handle the situation. But Fiku, they're going a little bit crazy, assuming that nobody was even going to be close by. Still, the bomb is disconnected from Brolin. Oh, and this timing is horrible for Brolin. And OG, you were saying they were going to hope to recover and hope to kind of do exactly what NIP did to them in the first half, and they have all the chances in the world. 1v3 against Rez with a Galil. Again, Neofrag caught, nade in hand. That's going to give Rez access to a bomb plant and a 1v2.
Wallbang does really nothing except reveal where he is, so Rez is going to be sneaking out here.
That's a great reposition during the reload as well.
Yeah, definitely is giving him a moment that they might be able to guess soon enough, but they don't have any nades to get rid of him, so he has a fair chance at this fight, even with the Galil. Hiding in this corner, it's wasting a lot of time. There's a good kill on the Dexter. Flames up next to try and see if he can take a swing at him, and he brings Rez down low, and he'll find the shot as well.
String 2 together and finally take control of the economy.
All right, missed shot. A lot of flashes going over, but eventually they're going to be able to stabilize. SMG up close, and Dexter, the early barrage of flashbang, he kind of lives through that and gets the aim back. So good stoppage of that rush. Scary when they even missing one shot with that AWP. If they get up to the bomb site, if that first kill goes the way of NIP, it's a very different round.
Yeah, especially there's no smoke down in front of Dexter either. The NIP didn't deploy one, so on one sense, like they don't, you know, they don't block off that choke when they give them all the chances. But also missing that first shot, if the SMG isn't there, they have a clear line of sight to swing on him as well. He's never able to pull it off, and Rez left again in a really difficult clutch. This one probably impossible. He's boxed in. Neofrag's looking for the retreat. They know his position. And a nice easy kill from behind the map. And as soon as you get there, smoke plumes. And this gives time for Nexa to clear everything out towards middle. And now he can set up and be really comfortable knowing where the next fight is going to come from. Oh, but he's not ready for that shot from Hampus. Peeks out, and now it's all on Neofrag.
25 seconds, but NIP have time to clear this bomb site. Deep flashes there, and they're going to clear Neofrag right away. What an important kill to go through from Flames, though. That brings it back, at least. It's a 3-on-3, and they're still trying to see if they can find one more shot before that bomb goes down, but it is being safely planted. A little bit of a boost going over and a jump, and I don't think he saw too much there, unfortunately. No more nades except for the smoke here on OG.
Yeah, they got to decide if they want to put that at the top of the ramp or if they want to block off cave. And they go top ramp, but man, all 3 players in cave is going to make this really difficult. I don't think you'll expect Hampus there even if you get the first 2 kills.
No, probably not. A lot of targets to fight. Good kill and a good follow-up from Fiku, but like you said, they do cover it. That is huge. Dexter not getting caught.
Well, having 2 players alive, right? Fiku can tap it and turn around and look at this. Nexa has a smoke, but I mean, NIP, while this feels a little bit silly and feels a little bit weird and unfortunate at the moment, that's a missed Molotov from Alexei. But you're just saying, okay, guys, they just used so much. Let's just wait it out. Let's wait it out, and then we'll have a clear battle moving forward. And they've got everything they've wanted after that. Good trades, good retake of the B lane. And now it's up to Fiku and Flames to pick up the pieces.
Surely not going to be possible here. Flames is entirely on his own. 3 people coming at him. He gets one and another one. Oh my god! He keeps following it up. Fiku flashed in. What a drop down, and he's going to get both of them. That looked so well rehearsed. That's a rare sight. Even to have 2 people at A to begin with, but that kind of a setup, NIP were not ready for.
Yeah, the flashbang into the drop. You're exactly right. Good lurk from Hampus. Aggressive, but he gets caught coming back through. Neofrag pounces. And Rez has been put in a number of weird, tough, clutch situations in this half that have been mostly out of reach. This one is kind of doable, but that tag makes it hurt.
Yeah, he did put up the smoke, but Pete maybe... AK leading the charge. This can definitely work, especially with one good flashbang around the corner. Flames, though, that's a lot of damage for just getting 1 kill. Deep grenade could absolutely change this, but it might go a little bit too far. Yeah, I think it just landed behind him, unfortunately. And this is a bit weird now. Hampus, I think, smartly playing this for the late round. He realized he's low on health. Staying on the bomb site's probably not going to work that well. So he wants to actually sneak in through the middle. Good shot from Neofrag. And now, unfortunately, a lot of good retake power coming in from the OG side before Hampus is really in position. Nice shot from Dexter. I can't believe he just straight peeked that. And Hampus realizing there's nothing you do.
No, sit this one out. Man, OG's retakes in this half have been excellent. You got to give him credit where it's due. NIP's found their way into bomb.
He's been playing a really sick game, but he needs somebody else up there to try and pick it up. Can't just be him. And look at this. Map has shrunk down for NIP now that Fiku's trying to retake middle. Oh, he's here so early with Flames as well. They're boxed in once again. You said tactically outplayed. That's what's happening in this round one more time.
Yeah, the information gaming won by OG. Everyone's going to be shifting over. Neofrag time. Oh, dear lord. Hampus sees him through the smoke. He didn't realize he was exposed. That's the bomb, though. That's the bomb, and Fico might have put a stop to this. Flames is here as well, and it all works perfectly. OG.
And now the question is, how much could they play around? There's a lot of map control for NIP.
They have a lot of leverage with that position. Oh, and a double push down B ramp. Again, it's shut down. OG, I think I've tried that once before and even got demolished. That might be something they don't want to go back to. Dexter finds the kill in middle, taking down Hampus, but I don't even know if this is worth going for. You do have money if you're OG, but 2v4, kind of out of position. They're going to see if Fiku can provide something on the flank, if Dexter can stop the plant, and okay, now it's interesting.
Yeah, you get that kill, and the bomb is only just planted. Maybe you just try for it. I still think it's a little bit crazy, but yeah, they're feeling hot at the moment. Fiku is going to be going down. Alexi with a good stop to that one. NIP looking for a 13th round, and Dexter is in a 1 versus 3. Does have a kit, does have a smoke. If he could find 1 good kill, maybe he could try and go for it. Alexi smartly not peeking, leaving it up to Dexter to try and see if he could swing for it. Now he's a little bit exposed to that ramp out in the open, and this bomb is already run down so low. Alexi playing this really, really well. Just spending all... I mean, this does make it a lot more dangerous. If there is a crunch coming in from the T side, you're not going to be ready for it. Oh, Hampus. I don't think he realized he could be seen. Gap in the smoke.
I wonder if that's a designed gap. I was worried that Fiku wouldn't realize there was a gap in the smoke.
Certainly looked like he was really looking for it. So, feels like, yeah, he had some information. And now the problem is... if you lose 1 more player here, S-Tag is setting up a grenade on the other side, but Fiku is so ready for it. It goes out, but he's listening and calling it in. You could see he's communicating all of this. Molotov out. S-Tag has no reason to suspect that someone's going to be in that corner, and he goes straight down. Flames now just battling them in the middle. He finds the headshot on Alexi, and between the 2 of them, they win the round outright.
Yeah, NIP just never put it together. The CT side flash in through smoke, but here's the reaction. And oh, Brolin doesn't expect it. He drops down. He's got utility in hand. If Flames can just stay alive and hold on, this flank is going to be brutal. Oh, they know his position.
Yep, they definitely do. Good kill there. Dexter with 1 on top. And Flames will catch 1 spraying through. So they do recover it somewhat. Only 10 seconds left. How did they even get the bomb plant down right here? Good headshot. That might be part of it. 8 seconds. They push maybe a little bit early. And Nixa letting him go past. He wants to stop and win the round right here. He runs for it. The bomb is planted, sure, but S-Tag, he couldn't escape. Then NIP are going to be at a disadvantage.
They've really struggled to make this work, though. This kind of aggressive played out B ramp. They've been punished twice, and it's going to happen again. It's going to happen a 3rd time. And in the most critical time, round 30, NIP looking and expecting overtime in a 5-on-3.
Yeah, and they're not going to hesitate too much here either. They just kind of go straight for it. 3 versus 4. Oh, wait. They do set it up. They're going to go back instead. And now that Fiku finds that kill, this is very awkward. Do you want to keep going for this 30 seconds? There's only one person here, but do they realize the lineup is almost there? That's nearly a double spray down. He could have won the map right then and there. Rez getting back around the corner. I don't think that Flame saw him either, so still a very, very tough retake. Trying with the deagle and maybe lining that shot up a little bit too long. Rez will take him down, and now Neofrag 1 versus 3, and he's going to be found as well. It is overtime. NIP.
Now, contrasting those B pushes that have never worked for OG, the mid control has worked spectacularly for them at times.
Here we go. Flash and a double peek in. That's very powerful. And Brolin's already low on health. Nice grenade coming back into it. At least it is a 4-on-4, but the health is heavily in favor of OG. They've pretty much left all of the A bomb site and are playing it as a massive retake. Just gambling on the idea that NIP would show up here. And Fiku gets a kill, but he can't get back around the corner, so I don't know, it's still a bit interesting.
There's no one to distract for Nexa. Nobody to take attention away from him, just tucked into the corner. Good kill on S-Tag. Now Dexter steps up, and it works perfectly. That first kill is everything. And the off closes knowing what's coming. They have to have a very good idea here. Neofrag's inside the bomb site. And actually, it looks like they're all shifting back into a more passive setup for a retake.
Yeah, maybe just get one more kill, make it a 5-on-3 if you can, and then just, even if they get the bomb plant, who really cares? And the fact that Hampus is the one to go down, he's got 28 kills. He's been playing such a great game. S-Tag is starting to get there too. He's up at 25, so still playing a fine game, but...
There's no smoke for Dexter.
Yeah, they know so much. The flashbang was really good, but doesn't matter. Dexter just pulls the trigger blind, and he's going to get the kill on Brolin now. A little bit of a flick that doesn't connect. But they're getting picked apart either way. Alexi alone in a 1 versus 5, and it's Dexter with a triple.
First half was find a weakness at the A bomb site they could exploit. So I think if they get into trouble here on this T side on OT, they're going to go back to it. Nice kill from Rez. That's a heavy hitter to fall on the other side of the map, and Brolin finds the follow-up.
Yeah, good position here. Alexi keeps the fight up, but surely at this point, just leave it alone. 3-on-4, yeah, maybe you go for a little bit more, but 2-on-4, just time to pack it up. Rez with a good shot down the middle, and Nexa is on his own. So yeah, powerful start.
I don't think we'll see it. I don't know if we'll see it next round, but if this goes to the final round of overtime, OG's hitting that A bomb site somehow. Contact.
Yeah, just trying to go
quietly,
for it.
Yeah, they've been able to get 2 really important rounds off the back of that tactic. It happens. Smokes go up.
Yeah,
That's a miss smoke as well that Brolin can try and utilize.
very delayed on that bomb plant. Oh, this is getting very, very awkward now for OG. They lose Neofrag before the bomb is even down, and this plant might almost get stopped. That is really close.
Look at the HP.
Yeah, they're very, very low. Dexter's got that AWP back there somewhere, but...
2 flashbangs as well might be even more important.
Yeah, you're right. They could set up a really, really good retake here. Dexter on the ramp. There's one flash going high. It doesn't really do anything. They catch flames as well. And this peak, a lot of people are going to be fighting him. Nice headshot. They don't need anything. Clean retake. Nobody dies, and we are going to go to... That's crazy. They almost have to go through. They're going to go for it. Only 30 seconds. Nearly caught with a nade in hand. Got to be real careful now, and Fiku finds the headshot. So... good effort for Hampus to slow this down, buy time for the teammates to get there, but he just doesn't have the firepower or the utility. Probably needed a smoke and a Molotov to even try to hold them back. And NIP now. What do you do?
This is the round that OG would have loved to have had.
Yeah.
In any of the 3 previous.
Yeah, a little bit earlier. That would have done it.
They're going to go for it.
Yeah, with the overtime cash. Yep. Gonna try and see if you can land it. There's Fiku gone down, but still 3 players left. All right, well done from Rez. That double kill is pretty huge.
Oh, no.
Straight onto the defuse.
Oh, no.
Trying to get it done, but the knife was out, and they're gonna stab him with less than... A bomb site. All the way towards CT spawn. So that's, again, a little bit of an attempt to try and sell something, but when NIP have this much control, they're gonna know. They realize what's coming. Oh, what a catch, though. Alexi trying to beat that smoke going through.
Oh, nice shot.
With a clutch shot to take down Flames. And S-Tank going to be dropping Fiku as a follow-up. Still a 2-on-3. 30 seconds on the clock here in Rez. He's not going to miss that one. Nexa is out of it, and it's all on Dexter. No bomb plant and a 1 versus 3. And he has to face that AWP on the other side. Very tricky. Gets legged, and then he gets taken down. What a round.
On the opening, kills off it, and once again, success coming out of Donut. Hampus can do nothing now. S-Tag does stop the bomb plant, which is nice.
Yeah, it makes a big difference. Neofrag is miles away over at the B bomb site. They're going to get the bomb planted finally, and some more trades coming in, but that late lurk from Neofrag, why? They need to stay alive. They're fighting so early, way before Neofrag get put into play, and that's forcing his hand, and now Dexter's gone down, and the question is, can he really win this 1 versus 3? They're looking for him, and they read it. Rez with a good shot. I don't think that's on Neofrag at all. I think they can actually just kind of walk in and take it if they smoke up top mid, which is kind of rare for the T side to be able to get this much early.
Those trios, man. Hampus, S-Tag, and Rez, 90 kills. Flames, Fiku, and Dexter, 91 kills. These 3-man groupings for each team are just doing work.
Oh. Just a massive push towards the middle, but shots coming through the smoke. I can't believe it. They lose Brolin before they even get in here. And Dexter's realizing there is a weakness. He could get shot in the back. Rez continues to impress in the overtimes. Dexter's going to find a shot, but he's on fire, and eventually Hampus will be the one to bring him down. And he's still fighting it out. An amazing triple coming through.
They still have no idea what they're about to run into, and it's a nice, dangerous crossfire setup at the B-bomb site.
But, you know, even waiting the minute that they have now, it's at least brought Fiku back to the A-bomb side. He has to stay honest. So if they would have pushed right away, they would have been a straight-up 3-on-3. So even the time that they've wasted here, it's still giving them a 2-on-3 at least that they can find in this bomb site.
It's all down to timing. Oh, that smoke is nasty.
Yeah.
What a smoke from Nexa.
That's actually a massive problem.
They'll have to go through it, I think. There's going to be, what, like 5-6 seconds left when it clears?
It's very, very risky if you don't do it. You could easily just lose the bomb in the wrong corner and you're going to be out of it. 8 seconds here. Comes the push and the opening. S-Tag finds the shot. 4 seconds and they get the headshot on Flames. I can't believe it. What a double opening. S-Tag at 33, finding a triple kill to enter the B bomb side with. And that's probably it here. There's nothing Fiku could do, surely.
This is NIP's first chance to close out the map. They spotted OG5. And they shut him down on their own opportunity. Double overtime victory for NIP. A grinding, stressful affair, but NIP survive it. They're up 1-0 in the series.
Spots them out and is pretty quick to fall back. Some flashbangs just to make sure they're not getting hunted down too much. But at least it is ramp control for NIP. A little bit of a chance. That is a lot of Glocks around the corner, and I'm even shocked that Neofrag even gets 1 kill there. That's very dangerous.
Yeah, he's trying to see if they're actually committing, if they're actually coming forward, and he found out at the end of the day. Flames as well, Gush, but Fiku's got 1 more through the smoke. These USPs doing their job well, grabbing an extra kill before the bomb goes down, and a 3-on-4 post-plant. Make it a 3-on-3.
Yeah, throwing bullets at the smoke as he was backpedaling, and still he picked up a shot there. So 3-on-3. Smoke goes up on top of the bomb. There's no kit, so this is going to be a long time. And Alexi with a headshot to begin with. It does force them into a bit of a fight. They're very aggressive. I don't think they really know if anyone's defusing. In fact, you could tell they're swinging the knife inside of the smoke, and Fiku putting in bullets, but it's already too late. There's so much time off this bomb. Fiku's now going to take them off. Oh my god! He actually did it. What a violent start. To check that ramp. See what's actually going on. There's not a single player here from the T side, so if they went 1 corner more to look down that ramp, they'd really get a lot of information.
They've got plenty of utility for this set piece. The one thing they might be missing is, well, they've got 2 flashes to layer as well. Gonna be tough to break past Dexter, though, especially if Nexa can keep some space.
That's a nice peek around the corner. Doesn't get pop flashed either. Brolin would have been ready for him on the other side. The spray, he's got the right idea. Someone was backpedaling through that, and they're going to find Nexa anyway. That's S-Tag able to pick it up. 3-on-4. Looks like a very, very hard round here for NIP to try and win. They need a bomb plant first to even get close, and Flames will make sure that does not happen. That's a little bit interesting. Oh, they're getting close now with the flash on top. This could get a little bit interesting. Alexi does go down, and well played by Nexa. If he doesn't hold his ground, it's easy to see a world in which Fiku, who would have come in to try and help him, just gets flashed and killed as well.
That's a cool defensive nade sequence as well. Smoke to give him protection, the flashbang to allow him to jump up and go for some kind of a fight. Oh, Brolin's gonna find him regardless. Good shot.
How? Did he shoot him through the half wall there?
He might have seen like a little head poke up over the smoke. Might have just spammed it blind. Regardless, it all counts. And all that work from Nexa early goes to waste. It's back into a 3-on-3. No nades for NIP, so this is all contact the whole way through.
And with 30 seconds, again, it's on Vertigo, so 30 seconds on... If you're on the A ramp, it's fine, but they're not really there yet. They have to win this fight first, and that's going to give some advanced warning. Neofrag, good shot, and even better to escape the Molotov on top. They're going to be pushing him, and I don't think he realizes he stuck around for a second too long. Missed shot with the AWP. And we're down to 13 seconds. Time is running out on this one for NIP. They need that bomb plant. Rez, he has one chance to fake it. He just used it. Now he has to commit to it. And they realize they try to hunt him down. They're going to find him, but the bomb is planted. Hampers, he can't escape. It's close. It's real close. Dexter finding his... Yeah, if you can find that early shot, but if they're not going to give it to you, then it's a bit strange. Oh, that is beautiful from Brolin. He actually just outplayed Dexter in that moment. 4 on 5, and they are so close. One more kill, and this bomb site will fall. But Flames is going to take one. Neofrag on the other. They're pinned in here. If there was another Molotov, they would get blown up, but they don't have one, and they're just fighting their way out. They were actually pinched. They were sandwiched in, and they managed to battle their way out of that. Alexi and Rez in a very tough 2-on-4 to win, and now it's a 1-on-4 for Alexi here. This is unbelievable. The shots coming through from both Flames and Neofrag have been superb.
Ooh, smoke himself off for some cover. Try and make some kind of a play, but he knows the round is lost, and he knows he's going down. And he knows he's got...
The actual pathway they want to go for. Looks like they're grouping up in middle. Well, OG are really far back in that mid position, so they can't immediately overwhelm anyone, which kind of sucks a little bit. Once you throw this flashbang, they're going to know. Yeah, and look at what Fiku does after... Oh, now he's got to turn up his attention. Neofrag again, caught with a nade in his hand. They closed the gap. That flashbang did its job so well. Fiku, all pressure on you. Hard to track, and now it's Nexa. 2 angles to manage. Stuck behind the beam, but he's handling it perfectly. 1v2. The reload is his undoing. See if Dexter could land this shot. He's missed a couple of these early ones. Gonna miss this one too, but the follow-up is good. Neofrag, though, would love some more backup. They're right behind him, and the sandwich is in full effect. Rez is gonna be going down to Fiku, so getting the kill on Fiku, sorry. So 3 on 3, bomb planted, and Dexter doesn't feel comfortable swinging that again. Once he's lost his teammate out in front, it was Neofrag. He doesn't feel like he could go for it one more time. Rez, oh my god, he didn't see it. Oh, that's a big problem. If he would have kept peeking that, I'm sure Flames would have gone down. At least it's a 2-on-2 now. No smoke on anyone here for OG, so a very tough defuse. Good headshot, though. An S-tag on his own. They know where he's coming from, and Dexter is holding the line. That is a very, very cool retake. That looked... The S-tag, what a read. He saw that coming somehow. He's got nothing else to do but watch the flank. He's the supportive player, right? Like, my only job right now, the only thing I can contribute is making sure no one comes down this ladder. Late take at top ramp. Oh dear. Punished again. OG's pulled off that push as well a number of times. But they love doing the push on B ramp on Ancient, and that wasn't working out so well. And now the A ramp. They just have troubles aggressing onto ramps. Yeah, stay away. Stay away from the ramps. Maybe just veto the maps that have ramps from now on. That might be, it could be a problem, but yeah. All right, hunt for the AWP is on. Dexter's gonna throw it away for the AK instead. Just try and see if he can battle it out, make it a little bit more expensive, but the round is definitely lost, so 4 on 5. And no money. Shattered economy. Yeah. Even with the nice round previously, he wasn't able to build up enough of a buffer, enough of a bank. Can't see any of those toes down there. Surprised gonna have some information. Yeah, but they're not using it quite. Okay, there's the call off. You saw Fiku just turn around immediately. Nexa as well coming back to the B bomb site. So readjusting on the map. 38 seconds, and NIP cannot hesitate. If they allow time for the other 2 players to rotate over, Flames and Dexter, they're in trouble. Do you throw in the low health players first just to check where people are? Oh, that's Rez. He was the one with the health. He's down. This is a disaster for NIP. This is supposed to be the round where they can tie it up and really start to roll this first half in their favor. And now they're in trouble again. What a peek from Nexa. Flames on the follow-up, and there's nothing left for Rampers to do. In fact, it might just tempt them to move forward and say, you know what? We might be a little bit in front of what they think. Neofrag, though, good shot. Grenade comes out, but it's going to land way behind, so no damage at all on the res. And Neofrag's practically dead already, so technically, sure, it's a 4 on 3, but bomb is going to go down early. No more nades left on the T side. 2 Molotovs and a smoke, though, on OG. So if they can find a clearance here, if they can find just a spot, they could have a really powerful retake, especially against Hampus, who's back there by the sandbags. That might be a hard position to hold on to. And they're waiting for it. There's one Molotov. Second one goes behind the bags. Rez gets a kill, though, and Hampus just walks out, casually strolls into the fight and takes a headshot on Nexa. He's alone in a 1 versus 2, though. And they do have that smoke up on top. Molotov down behind. Now he's not sure. I don't know if he's heard it. That might have been obscured by the grenade. He doesn't know. And the defuse is on. It's a nice triple.
This time he gets away with his life as well. Back to the B-bomb site. Nexa's all alone for a timing here as the defense shifted to make up for the loss of NeoFrag. But equally, Nexa's done a great job defending this bomb site in this half so far. He's going to have another test here. Looking for this exact boost. Not that one, though.
Outplayed. That's done. Save the weapons on the other side. NIP picking this one completely apart. Getting to 5 rounds.
And putting the money in a completely wrecked situation. Op and M4 will be saved, but after that, it's what are you going to be able to bring to the fight?
To be honest,
yeah.
OG should be so excited that they have 7 rounds right now. I actually think this could still be so much worse the way that this is unfolded. So, I don't know if 7... I mean, walking up, no execute needed. Although Nexa's going to get a kill early on. It'd be outrageous if he get another headshot. Actually might have a chance for it here, but the reload again put under a lot of pressure. He bought some time. He got the kill at the very least. And it's a 4-on-4. But now the AWP's been wheeled in. Dexter has got the right idea, but the flashbang's make it very hard for him to fight this yet. I mean, he had him isolated, but Rez is down on the stairs.
Yeah, unfortunately, he had to overextend to try and chase that kill. And with one of the few weapons, with one of the 2 rifles brought into the round, he felt like it was necessary. So picked off, and now NIP can feel a lot more comfortable and a lot more patient to just chill and wait. There is a flank coming in. But NeoFrag would have to provide something with the op to make it have an impact, and there's the first kill.
Yep, needs more. The flashes again, just so devastating to push him back. Flames has finally started to show up, and there is a chance, but he's a little bit early. He takes one of the kills, and I don't know if he realizes Rez is still up there. Oh, this is very, very awkward. He's looking for him everywhere but behind this half wall. There we go. There's the jump. That's dangerous. HE on top, and they find NeoFrag, and they find Flames as well. Good. Plenty of time in the round, though. NeoFrag playing over on this side. He's going to go back and take a look at it here. Wants to see if he could find a kill, and even more importantly, maybe find some information for those 2 mid-rotators to actually start to get back, and they are right now. He's got the right idea. Flash around. They're all blind, but he can't find the shot, and Rez instead will no-scope him. There's the follow-up HE, and up close, Dexter is ready for this one. He's got the scope ready. Does get baited out. M4 is not there to help him out. Did go down, and Hampus now in a 1-on-1. He gets the first kill, and now the question is, does he want to try and risk it? Fiku's thinking about it. He's not sure if he's getting pushed, so...
If Hampus waits too long, he can't fake plant. He can't try and draw Fiku out of the open, so he's actually going to get aggressive.
Oh, but Fiku sees this coming. This is such a good read, and a great one.
Probably not going to encounter too much resistance on the way into the site. NIP's looking to get 1, maybe 2 kills as they kind of try and get that bomb planted and set themselves up for a retake. One thing to keep your eye on, too, with this kind of a retake setup from NIP, there's no kit, there's no real utility. Brolin has a flashbang, and that's it.
Yeah. Yeah, so just make it a 4-on-5 and hope to win the afterplant, which is a pistol round. You can be sure there's not going to be any utility or anything else. Good setup. Look at all the smokes, the deep Molotovs, a lot of executes. Oh, they're pushing before anything happens. I can't believe it. That's tag. That's dualies. That's 4. Looking for a 5th, and he almost had it. Fiku is on his own, but they are shell-shocked behind that one. Molotov on the other side. Not going to be touching Roland here. Oh, some shots. They actually connect really well. Softening up Nexa for Rez to get the kill, and he follows it up. NeoFrag finally sends him off the side of the building, but still, it is a 3-on-4 right here.
Damage has been done. Look at what OG had to spend in terms of utility to force back this aggression. They have really nothing for the final stage of this hit. It's all fights. It's all contact.
Yeah, well, it's a good start, but the instant swing is there. A lot of people, Hampus and Brolin, to follow it up, because there was a 3. See if they can edge their way in instead. Creeping up with that AK-47. It's maybe the one chance they had right there for a headshot. Now more people are starting to show up. Flames still able to negotiate that pretty well. He at least gets the kill, makes it a 4-on-3.
Yeah, Aztec playing that super passively. Nothing to activate him into a peek. Good support from Hampus as he rotates over. Brolin almost caught with nade in hand. Flashing for his teammates and almost punished, but now they can put the puzzle together. One in middle, one challenging at the B-bomb site, and it's Nexa left alone. He gets the first.
Yeah, dropped down low on health already. He's going to fake that bomb one time. Still has time. Oh, Flash is so good. That's deadly. Hampus going to be able to take him down.
Back to the weaker weapons. Fast towards mid. And that signal of putting out the Molotov is there. Hampus calls his teammates over. Good kill from Dexter. Alexi's not going to be able to get around the corner safety. He's dinked up by a Tech 9, but still a 4-on-4. This is a lot of pressure applied, though. But OG kind of have to force the issue. There's nowhere to fall back and readjust. And this time, S-Tag delivers some stunning kills.
Yeah, I actually wanted to hunt him down even further. I'm shocked that Flames managed to pick that one up. Good flick.
It's the bomb in middle as well. He has no access. He's got to come all the way back around. Neofrag needs to provide something because he's being flanked out by Rez, and there's a timer on his life.
Well played on Brolin to even realize that that was an angle that he could have been attacked from. I'm a little bit surprised at that. But didn't get caught by the Deagle. And Flames now on his own. He's made it this far, but it's only going to get harder from here on out. A minute on the clock, and he could play for time, sure.
Well, I mean, he knows they know he's here as well. He made all that noise running up the ramp. Now he's walking, but the flank is in from Rez, who's just been traversing and Flames stepping into this level, and even Dexter to a certain extent. But this roster really came together, what, just right around Dallas? Right before Dallas, I believe, was their first match.
Here we go. Speed behind this one. OG. They want this bomb site, and they'll take it. Oh my god, Alexis showed up! He must have pushed through the smoke, and he gets the double res! That's the bomb dropped, and a 2-on-1. Fiku, no health at all. If that fire spreads, he's dead before he can get close to it. I can't believe Alexi managed to sneak through. I want to see the replay. How did he get there? That's so dirty.
And he's calling it out as well. He knows he dinked Fiku at the end. He's calling out that he's low. And this is now twice the bomb has been stuck in these attempted B-splits, has been stuck and dropped in the middle. And yeah, the Molotov is going to end it.
The funds on the OG side, so they're accomplishing all of the main goals that they want right here. Coming through the smoke, Rez looked like he was ready to tap some more people, but quick return from Dexter. The revival here for OG is going to be monumental for this to get even close to possible. They're so far behind in this game right now. And a good rotation from NIP, although Dexter, it's pretty crisp. Trading another nade, but doesn't really go anywhere. They're fairly tagged up on the OG side, so even if they have this 4-on-3, not that much has to go wrong for this to work out against them. Hampus.
Yeah.
There we go.
Well, that's the first thing that goes wrong. No utility to stop the plant.
Oh, he wants to do it. He really wants to jump, but he's thinking about it.
He's calling for a flashbang. There it is. There's the hop up, the first kill, but everything else goes the way of OG. Good shot.
They're double peeking the ramp now, so they're really realizing that there's not much going on out here. Good flash to set it up. S-Tag, I don't know how much he realizes. Hampus already dropped low a little bit. Plenty of time on the clock. Oh, the defense is coming together right now. S-Tag with a double, but in the middle, Fiku might have changed the tide of this fight. 40 seconds as he picks up Rez. And let's see how much OG could do in terms of outplaying NIP. Slowly walking that bomb back.
Not as much time as you'd think either when you consider you can't make noise in that lower level. Long route to go, and I think Dexter's saying we don't want to walk all the way up that ramp. We don't have it in us, and it's going to be a 2-on-2 challenge here at the B site.
Yeah, but NIP go to check it all the way, and maybe a little bit of fortune here, but they've got the right idea. 15 seconds, grenade is way too deep, and Roland might get sewn down. He's going to get caught, but Alexi, bomb on the ground, he gets that first kill, and now 8 seconds left. Fiku, if he tries to go for it, he might get overrun, and he will die anyway. Good. Why are you bringing it up again?
They had 5 chances to close it out.
Why be a dick? You already made your point. We know.
Oh, that's a beefy nade from Brolin. So much damage is done to OG. They have to spend a lot of health to get this kind of map control, and it's not even comfortable because Brolin is keeping up the aggression.
Yeah. More nades raining down. And now Brolin peering down on top of the smoke. He sees it, and Neofrag, no chance to reply on that one. A 5-on-3 before we even really get into the round. They have, again, have no control over anything in the map. I think even S-Tag has started to move forward on the B side. He's back. double dipping on that smoke.
Yep.
Taking down Dexter.
And this round's over before it begins. OG doesn't even get to execute anything they wanted or talked about. Rez with the 4th kill of the round, not the final. Flames keeps him alive a little bit longer, but just for seconds. It's going to be NIP eliminating OG from the Blast Fall Finals and ending their year early. Great performance from NIP. Good recovery on Ancient to take that map back. And they're on the road to redemption, the road to show that this lineup has got some legs beneath it.
Yeah.
(2-0) for NIP. Managed to have a confident showing on their pick of Vertigo. We had a few questions coming into things, but man,